action. On 2K Sports, with Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, Chemsky. Jimmy Butler is out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center position. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now, Doncic. Down low, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Curry way outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Knocked loose. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Clock at 6. Back to Hachimura. No good with the triple. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Now here's Hayes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Golden State basketball.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry way outside. The Lakers with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Right wing. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. It's all knotted up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Stephen Curry.
Buddy Hield.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the middle, here's Hayes. Draymond Green pulls it in. And here's Green, he'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Takes the assist and lays it in. picked out the pass nicely.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now the dish to Hield. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, he can shoot the lights out. Hield cashes in from long range.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West. Every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all. All about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
The Lakers making a switch here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Goodwin's checked in for James. Goodwin passes to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Kuminga. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Payton kicks to Kuminga. Back to Payton. Shoots the three. Drops in the tray.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now the pass to Goodwin. Teardrop shot. He lays it in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Payton, right side. Shoots over Connect. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got 5 points so far.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon. Rising up. Dalton Connect.
Vincent.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. Payton from outside. Another three for Golden State.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Kevon Looney.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. It's tipped out to the right wing. Connect with a wide open look. And another three for the Lakers.
You have to stay attached to Connect. He's a terrific off-ball threat.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield from outside. Another three for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Vincent with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Finney Smith in the post. Looney on him. And finished off by Finney Smith.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Puts up a 3. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
18.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Warriors leading by 8. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game, Doncic, as much as anyone.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bill.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And here is Los Angeles now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Doncic, off target at the rim.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Once Doncic gets inside the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with aim, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable. Simply for the love of the game.
Here's Doncic. After the Warriors pick up 3. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hachimura with it. Looney on him. Just 5 to shoot. Hachimura, no good. Warriors leading by 15. One-on-one fast break. Podziemski's shot is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. And Hayes throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Well, Richard, you were a teammate of LeBron James's, winning a title in Cleveland with him, playing with LeBron. What was something you learned about his game and about him?
Well, I learned that he takes the greatness that has been bestowed upon him as a gift, and it is a curse, but he understands how to handle both.
Now, Doncic, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
On the wing, Hield. Looney kicks to Hield. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. To the inside. Taken away by Hayes. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by LeBron.
The assist.
Yeah, so tenacious on the attack. LeBron isn't bothered by a little contact on that drive.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Free throw drops for Hield.
Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Hield. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 16. Inside, Doncic. Ferocious swat.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Out to Payton. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Payton's got 11.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the basket by Payton.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
On the corner, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
The drive by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Over to the wing. Passes it to Kuminga. To the wing right side. Here's Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And LeBron used to getting hit. And this is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Curry gets the bucket. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. James left side. And it's good. 2 points. LeBron's got 7 points in the game. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work they're setting.
And Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Yes, third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at Los Angeles. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And, Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable. And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And he slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Goes up from the top of the key. Three-pointer. Butler. The long distance three is there. Butler's got 6 points.
And the confidence from Butler on display. Doesn't hesitate for a second and just sinks that shot with ease.
Here's Reeves. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Three-pointer, Payton. Another three for Golden State.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And the Lakers have possession after the Warriors pick up three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Payton. 25 points in the game. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's Golden State with another. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. James. And Moody pulls it down. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Curry dishes to Butler. Good D by LeBron.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
And the Warriors miss again. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Reeves outside. James wide open. Cans it from downtown. LeBron's got 10.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here is Moody. 6 points for him. Curry, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Doncic, no good. 1:35 left to play in the third. And Curry has it in the corner. And another three for Golden State.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Outside for Curry from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Offensive rebound.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Now here's Curry. 20 points for him. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
To the inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Improving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Curry passes to Payton. Over LeBron. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Curry. Payton's got 27 points.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
James outside. Hachimura against Butler. Hachimura down low. Buries the 7-footer. Hachimura's got 8 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Vincent. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Trace Jackson-Davis. Draymond Green is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Peyton. And it's Knox in at the small forward. Peyton gets the bucket. Peyton's got 12. Points here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
To the middle, here's Len. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
Alex Len.
Len's got his first points of the game.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
On its way from Curry for two, and another basket for Golden State.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Here's Goodwin. Missed inside. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Knocked away. Curry looking around. This one for three. And another three for Golden State. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Rebound the Lakers. Curry kicks to Green. And here we go. Basket good. 30 points for Stephen Curry.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And they're on the break. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 32 points in the game. Here's Vincent, guarded by Green. Vincent with it. Here's Connect. No good on the three. Right side, Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Vincent with it. Now Green defending. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And it's good for 2.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
To halt the run. Vincent misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
The half-court bomb falls off target. And the pass to Len. And the rejection by Curry.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Peyton from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Peyton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Len, and Vanderbilt subbed in for Jackson Hayes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Six on the shot clock. Passes to Hachimura.
Warriors foul. Post. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments. Facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Green. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
Pass to Hachimura. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Kuminga. Pass to Jackson Davis. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. See you next time. Thank you.